in I go. I'm going for a lie down. Little mattress, and I'm on a camping holiday here for sure. You got your tail, you got your safety belts here at the back. So yeah, guys, as you can see, I'm all ready for a braai and a brandy. So get one of these. There's space to lie down, and your wife can drive you home. Hi everybody, and welcome back to Retro Car Dogs. Like we say before, we don't just do classic cars, we do all sorts of cars. So what we thought we'd do is show you the HAVAL H2, which has been on the market for a while, and just run through the car a year and a half later. Don't mind the dinosaurs, we call them dinosaurs. They make a hell of a racket. So guys, just to run you around the looks of this vehicle, a little more about the vehicle. A year and a half old. Is it still okay? It's a Chinese product. Is it still a good product? Is there any problems with it? And so far, guys, touch wood, absolutely perfect, no problems with it. So I thought you'd enjoy this and just have a look at the HAVAL from a different perspective. Show you some of the features that I drew my wife to the car, and I've grown attached to it, and I've also liked the features. Some of the things which I like is a very attractive grille on the front, very nice grille. The color is really exceptional, the color is lovely. It runs with daylight running lights permanently, excellent little fog lights. Sorry, the daylights are down here. The headlights are very good. Okay, very nice little accents here, lovely little shape, little curves and things like a nice little black trim around here. So they've given a lot of thought to the detail on this car, which I really like. Color is obviously outstanding. If you walk on down this way, and you'll see, if you look at the lines, follow very nicely. So it's got this very nice line here, and they've got a very nice line which really runs very nicely along the length of the vehicle, with the chrome on the doors, which is, for us old car classic guys, we like our chrome and things like that. Excellent set of rims on it, good sized tires, so it's a really nice comfortable ride. And if you're walking along here, there's the tinted windows as well, so very nice from that perspective. An attractive car. You'll see your little lights here in the side mirrors, which are nice, they're big, they're useful. You really get a good view out of the back of this, at the side of this vehicle, at what's coming behind you when you drive in it. So as you can see, very nice soft touch handles. You walk up, keyless entry as well, walk up, the car unlocks itself. Most of the modern cars have got this. Just nice features. Nice if you want to put one of those roof racks up on the top here, very nice feature, very good as well. And coming around this side, which I really like how they've broken the two-tone paint up with the HAVAL sign right here, which is rather nice. Really like it. Little boot spoiler on the back here, which on the hatchback is very nice. Coming around this side, and you'll see a very nice, I think a nice tail end, or a nice rear end of the vehicle. Very nice. Obviously it's got heated window at the back, HAVAL, nice tail end, nice little chrome here to protect your paintwork from parcels being loaded. Nice little, almost like a false splitter if you want to call it, with the twin pipes at the back, little chrome tail pipes. Very nice. I like the way they've done it. It's a soft, gentle car. It's a nice car, nice curves, nice lines. Really a nice, attractive car. On it a little bit so you can have a look at the engine. And like I've said in the videos, you'll see it's not a particularly big engine, but very well designed, very nicely laid out, and you can basically get to everything quite easily. So have a look and see. Very simplistic, very nice. It's got the heat shield here in terms of protecting the engine from any excess heat. Little turbo, as you can see. Very nice little car, very well laid out inside here. Take off the plastic panels and you basically have access to everything. So nice little engine, nice little car. From an inside perspective, if you can see me turn around looking at the camera, just a general layout of this vehicle. The first thing that struck me when we got this vehicle is this dash. It's like a soft plastic, almost like a sponge if you want to call it that, which I found very interesting and very nice, a nice little feature. As you can see, it's a nice layout. The air conditioner in this car is really good. Nice layout, good trim. The finish on this is really good. All the gapping is perfect. It's not a thrown together sort of stereotypical what you would think of Chinese cars. It has all the features that you would expect. It obviously being the baseline model here in the bigger luxury version of this car, it has a reverse camera here which cuts in and out depending if you're reversing or not. So it's got radio, it's got aircon, it's got cruise control, it's got everything on the steering wheel that you would want. It's got the Bluetooth function, it's got everything you can charge inside here, good ample storage, good cup holders, your little gear stick here. So nice layout. The dashboard is very user friendly. You get a good view of the dash through the steering wheel. push button start, push your clutch in as normal, electric windows all around, central locking. It's got all those kind of things. The only thing I would say would be a bugbear for me is if you want to open the window now, you can't. You actually got to start the car to open the window, which I find strange. So that's the only thing I would say. Haval, change that, please. And maybe also in the future models, make it a 1800 turbo, not a 1500 turbo. I think those two changes would make this a top quality car, competing up there with all the big players. So really interesting from that point of view. That's just my perspective. So as you can see, front layout very nice. It's got all the lighting and everything here, all touch, easy to use. Your rearview mirror has self dimmer, all those kind of things. It tells you here some of your seat belts are not on at the back. You see it displayed here. No cheap quality. I mean, if I do this, it's not cheap quality plastic. It's really, I mean, you used to things being cheap quality. It's not a cheap quality car. It's put together really well. Very comfortable and really nice to drive on a long journey. Lovely steering wheel, not too big, not too thick. I've got small hands, so it makes it very comfortable to drive. And these controls here are very simplistic. You don't, when I say simplistic, they're also in their own way complex, but they're easy. Their functionality is very good. You don't have to sit while you're trying to drive and figure out what you're looking at. It is very user friendly. So it's very nice to drive. From that point of view, when you're in traffic and you need to push a button or do something, you don't have to really spend half an hour looking for where the buttons are. It's there, and if you don't want to, you can just do the manual control again. I'm sitting in the back. Okay, now, as I mentioned in other videos, I'm not a particularly tall man at 1.72 or 5'7.5" or whatever it is. The half is very important. But ample space, as you can see, ample space here in terms of headroom. So if you're a bit taller than me, 6'1", you'll fit in here nicely. My legs are literally almost straight in the back from a space perspective. Good support here. The headrest sits nicely in the nip of the neck here. Very nice, very comfortable. I have been long distance in this vehicle, and it is a really comfortable ride in the back. You do not get tired. You don't get out feeling as though you're absolutely really finished from an uncomfortable, cramped trip. Like I say, we went away and we had 1, 2, 3, 4 of us, 5 of us in this vehicle. Long distance, went really well, very comfortable. Safety belts, middle, sides, really nice. Again, good quality finish. The material itself is a good quality material. You really enjoy it. Doesn't get dirty easy. Give it a good vacuum now and again and she stays clean. So really nice. You've got your pockets behind your seats as you would have in a lot of these vehicles. Very nice. In your door pockets itself, little cup holders there, speakers in the back and the door cards. Very nice. Again, you've got your handles on the side and the roof here if you want to hold on for dear life. Really nice in terms of the space in here. You really enjoy it, and if you're sitting here watching the road, you get a good view out the middle here. Good space for you to see. If you sit this side and look, you can see also, again, I mean, most people traveling in a car, you look at a big headrest and you got to sit and do this to see the road. You've also got your little armrest which pops out here. A little 2 cup holders in there, which is very nice. So you can sit and really sit nice and comfortable in the back if there's just 4 of you and really drive. And it's got ample space in the boot for all your luggage if you're going away. And we went on annual leave in it, so it had more than enough space to take all your goodies that you want to take with you. So yeah, very nice. As you can see, nothing is cheap plastic. It's really a good plastic, a good finish, which is what a lot of people might not realize about the Chinese manufacturers. They've come a long way, and the vehicle is really made and really done really well, and the gapping and everything else is very nice. The seats do split and fold. You just pop this little lever over here, seats fold down, which I'll do for you just now, and you'll have a look and see it's ample space. So if there's only 2 of you, you can put these seats right down and you've got ample space to take stuff and go where you need to go. Open the boot already for you so that you can see it. It doesn't have one of those features where you touch a button and close the boot. It's an entry-level vehicle. However, how difficult it is to take it and just close it. It's not a heavy tailgate, so it's for the average lady who's a smallish lady or not particularly strong. It's relatively easy to be able to close. Nice size boot. It does have this, which is a little extendable parcel shelf, comes out and just oops, let me get it right, hooks in like that, which is great if you want to put something there that you don't want to come over here. So that's a nice little feature. This is very easy to click out. You just literally click it like this, and then you can take it out, which I'll just leave it. So you click it out, pull it out. That's nice. Ample boot space. You've got everything that you should have in the boot. You've got your jacks, you've got spare wheel. Also, you can store in here. There is storage little pockets in here as well, which is nice. And if you stay there, I'm going to pop down so you can have a look there. You just clip there like that, push the seat forward, and if I go this side, excuse my back, just a little clip over here, just clip it there and off it goes, and you can push your seats back all the way. So yeah, so if you want to do that, as you can see, it's quite a big space, and you pop this out like that, and you can have a look. In I go. I'm going for a lie down. Little mattress, and I'm on a camping holiday here for sure. You got your tail, you got your safety belts here at the back. So yeah, guys, as you can see, I'm all ready for a braai and a brandy. So get one of these. There's space to lie down, and your wife can drive you home. Hey guys, so we're taking the H2 for a run now. So this one has been done a little bit of work on. So Warwick and the guys did a little bit of work for me, because when we first got it and drove it, she tended for me to be a little flat. But you'll see now, if I put my foot down, she really gets up and goes, because they sent it to their brain surgeons, and they did some work, and they played with the ECU and the mapping and all the rest. So here we go, off we go. There, you can feel. Nice little pull, nice, and push her a little bit, so you can just sort of see that she's got to get up and go if you want to get going. I mean, we're really moving along here quite nifty. It's really getting on nicely. So it's not a slow vehicle now with this little change in it. Road holding excellent, you know, for a vehicle of this size. Nice, but I'll back off now a little bit. So what we found was, and just to put it in perspective for you, is when I first drove this car, is I found it was prone to be a little dead, and I'm not accustomed to driving, like I've said, turbos and things like that. So we found the pull away at the robot was a little slow and sluggish and dead until it got into its turbo, and before you knew it, the turbo sort of gave you a little boost and it was all over, and you were changing gears. And remember, this doesn't like being rushed through its gears. So yeah, guys, so just to give you a perspective from what Warwick and the guys did for us, was do the chip, do some brain surgery under the bonnet and all the rest of it, which really, a lot of people say, like they said, it might give us 5 or 6 or 7% increased performance. I got to be honest and tell you, from a driving perspective, knowing it before and after, send your cars to Warwick and the guys, Marnie and them. This has got at least 20 to 30% improved performance, throttle response, much better. Hasn't affected the fuel consumption, hasn't affected the reliability, but it makes it so much more fun to drive, and it really now gets up and goes and doesn't have that bogged down sort of, I think they call it turbo anti-lag or lag or whatever. So yeah, it's really nice. And I think the other thing to discuss while we're driving is that the purpose of the video is just a digression from what we tend to do, and that's why it's Retro Car Dogs, is we tend to mix it up a little bit. Is what is it like living with an H2 that's about 1.5 years old, and she has 13,400 odd kilometers on her. I don't know what that is in miles for overseas viewers, maybe about 6,000-7,000 miles on her, about 1.5 years old. Firstly, got to give credit where credit's due. We didn't know the Chinese vehicles, we didn't really know much about them. My wife liked the vehicle and said, let's get one, and she liked it, and I said, okay, well, let's go base model, because this is a base model, it's not the top of the range of the H2s, because we don't sort of know where we will be for trading value or buying or selling the car later on. With us doing that, it's the entry-level vehicle, so it's got the material seats, it doesn't have the park camera at the back, doesn't have the sunroof. Apart from that, all the same vehicle, 1500 turbo, okay, but being spiced up and nice and juicy. It really gets up and goes. It has no rattles. The quality is really good. The reliability is excellent. Performance is really good. Well-rounded vehicle. If you're in this market to look for this kind of vehicle and you want to go away, and we went away in one of these, 4 adults, fully packed, went down to the coast, full luggage, everything else, never had a problem, went like a bomb, took all the luggage, ample space, comfortable drive, and it really drives very well on the open road. only probably two things that would niggle the person if they're like me. I'm used to V8s and things like that. It's only a little 1500 turbo, so one's got to bear that in mind. So it's not a pocket racer. It doesn't really like to be driven like I did drive it earlier in the video and push it hard and thump it through the gears. It doesn't really like that. It's not really designed for that. I just wanted to do it to show you that if you need to get a move on and drive it, you can. So this is the red and black one, which I love, because if you think about it, and those of you who might be old enough to remember the 50s and 60s, the American and British era, and all sorts of the cars that came out, the two-tone colors like the Vauxhall Crestas and the Chevy Bel Airs and things like that came out two tones. This is a two-tone red and black, really striking. We personally like it, and it's a nice motor car. Build quality, like I said, guys, excellent. If you look in here, which I really like, this dash, if you focus, for instance, it's a very soft touch, very nice and soft, nice finishes, really nice car, guys. So no rattles, nice to drive, good on fuel, reliable, good build quality. But I got to give a special shout out here to guys, if you want to get one of these or get any of the new products coming out, which we'll probably have in our other videos coming up, Old of Warwick, Marnie and the boys with HAVAL, if you want to know how to reach out to them and get them, guys, do. These guys, when we bought this product being Chinese, up until today, year and a half, these guys, their service, their continual backing of the product and us as customers is exceptional. I'm used to driving German vehicles, so you're used to that German sort of excellence of service, be it Mercedes or BMW, that high level of service and Audis and things like that. You get the same from Warwick and his guys. They're really unbelievable. You think you might have a problem, they immediately then want to help you and try and sort it out. They're really top-notch guys. They really put together nice deals. So if you're really wanting to get yourself a nice vehicle and you want to get into a HAVAL, guys, you got to talk to these guys. Their services are excellent, very nice. Thumbs up, big massive support for them. Thumbs up to Warwick and his team, awesome people. We'll send you the details if you make inquiries, guys. So guys, that's what I have to say on the HAVAL, just to give you an idea about the car. Remember, you got to subscribe, hit your notification bells. You got to do all those things if you want to get more content from us on the channel. Hope you enjoyed it. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.